Hello everyone and welcome to Crypto Fork. In this video we are going to speak about Ethereum. What is actually Ethereum, which projects will build on Ethereum in the future, and why I'm really bullish on this cryptocurrency. Of course we are going to speak about the negative and about the positive things, but the most important thing is, if you are watching my video for the first time and my channel, click on the subscribe and on the like button. If you will have any questions until the end of this video, write me in the comments below. I'm reading all the comments and of course I'm answering if there are questions. Of course we are going to speak why I think that the Ethereum, and since the Ethereum is actually entered the cryptocurrency market, everything is actually changed for the positive side, because until Ethereum is actually entered to the mainstream in 2015, everything is changed. So let's go to the history and let's speak about the beginning. Let's speak since the beginning, since the moment of November 15th of November of 2015, when the price of Ethereum was below $1. Of course, in the end of this video I will give you my predictions for the price of the Bitcoin in the future and why I'm really bullish on the price of the Bitcoin. And of course guys, look at the top 10, look at the top 15, because everything will change in the future. But for 100 percentages, the cryptocurrencies that will stay in the top 5 will be Bitcoin and Ethereum. And again, it's very important that everything that I'm telling on my channel is not a financial advice. Let me tell you about myself before I'm even starting to speak about Ethereum. Let me speak about my experience. I'm investing in cryptocurrencies since 2016. I am making a lot of projects on cryptocurrency and I'm investing in a lot of new projects, and this is why I'm making these predictions and this forecast about Ethereum. By the way, on my channel you can find a playlist where I'm speaking about a lot of cryptocurrencies, and of course I'm telling you my thoughts, but of course everything on my channel is not a financial advice. Make your own research. So let's start with this very important video. Let's speak about Vitalik Buterin, about this very special person. He is actually the owner of Ethereum, he is the CEO, he is the person who started to develop on cryptocurrency, on the blockchain since 2012. And actually this is a Canadian Russian that what he is doing, he is a developer. And in 2015 he's actually published Ethereum, and since then everything is changed. And this is very important to understand, because Ethereum is like the internet in the 2000 of years. In the 1990, when the internet is just began to be developed, this is Ethereum. And this is very important, because Ethereum, this is the internet index, this is the cyber index, because on Ethereum you can build everything. On Ethereum you have a smart contracts, and the most important thing that this is the first and the most successful cryptocurrency that have smart contracts. Of course we are going to speak about the transaction number and what will happen in the future, and we will speak about Ethereum, about the Ethereum killers that everyone is speaking about. Of course I will tell you my thought about that, and of course my predictions what will happen with Ethereum. So Vitalik Buterin is actually a very special person that actually making a development. Actually he's published Ethereum and he is the person behind the project. This person Vitalik is actually very active on Twitter. And why I'm showing you his own Twitter, because Twitter, this is the interface of all the cryptocurrencies, because there is no offices and there is no like teams that actually sitting in the offices 24/7 and making a development. The Twitter, this is the interface, and from my point of view, this is the most important thing in every crypto project. You can see that Vitalik Buterin have approximately 5 million followers. He's tweeting every day, every week. You can see that actually Vitalik Buterin is actually going to a lot of let's call it Twitter rooms, and he's speaking about Ethereum, he's speaking about development not only of Ethereum, he's speaking about the development of the cryptocurrency industry. And this is very important, because he is helping cryptocurrency, he is helping Ethereum, and this guy is actually know what he is doing because he is meeting a lot of people around the world, in the United States of America, the Democrats, the Republicans, a lot of leaders of other countries that actually helping Ethereum, and he is helping the ecosystem of Ethereum to be number one, and actually all the things that actually started in 2023 with the regulations that a lot of cryptocurrencies have a regulations problems. Look what happened with Ethereum. Ethereum will be always number one, and this person, since he is standing behind these projects, I am really trust this person. I am trust Vitalik, and I'm trust, of course, the Ethereum Foundation, that actually this organization and the people who is working for this organization, they are actually working for free. By the way, this is very important to understand. They are working in order to develop on Ethereum, in order to develop the cryptocurrencies, in order to develop more and more smart contracts, develop and grow the ecosystem of Ethereum. This is very important that the Ethereum Foundation have around 3 million of followers. You can see that the Twitter of Ethereum Foundation is very active. A lot of projects, a lot of new projects are actually standing behind the Ethereum Foundation. A lot of money, a lot of cash flow is actually standing there, and this is very important that the development, that the 3,500 tweets only of Ethereum Foundation, this is the best marketing to tell you and to tell the big and the smart money to enter to Ethereum. And of course, I didn't forget to speak about the Ethereum killers. We will speak about that as well, and I will explain everything. And why I told you that actually Ethereum is actually changed all the cryptocurrency industry, and why Ethereum since 2015 is actually changed the smart contract, is actually changed. And I really think that the hype of 2017, when a lot of new people is actually entered to the cryptocurrency market, I think that this is everything is happened because of the Ethereum, because Ethereum is really changed everything. And look that right now more and more people can build games, can build things, platforms on Ethereum. And this is very, very important to understand, because Ethereum, this is the base of everything that you can build on. Games, as you can see, for example, there is a game where you can play to earn. You can run somewhere, you can make missions in this game, and you can actually earn money and not just spend your money. And this is the big difference, and this is why you must have smart contracts, and this is why you must have Ethereum and the smart contracts on Ethereum platform. There is a games, there is NFTs, and this is very, very important, because all the things, they are on the Ethereum blockchain, that actually the Ethereum blockchain is actually securing all these projects, all these games, all these NFTs, all the ICOs that we are going to speak about. And I'm sure for 100% that in few years from now, let's say in 5-10 years, there will be a real cases, like for example, you want to buy an apartment, for example, in Turkey or in Cyprus, you want to invest in Cyprus, and since the moment that you are sending the payment, automatically the smart contract is making you the owner of the property. This is smart contract, because by now what is happening, you need a lot of people in order to make sure that this actually deal will work by 100%. But with smart contract, this is actually very special, because smart contract is making everything for you. And you can see in front of your eyes that a lot of projects, a lot of NFTs, a lot of games, and again a lot of ICOs. ICO is actually a new coin, new project that actually developed on Ethereum. And I'm sure again for 100% that a lot of new things will be developed on Ethereum, because even now when the price of Ethereum is $1,800, and don't forget that the price was below $1, even now actually everything is still in the beginning. And of course, let's speak first of all about the Ethereum transaction, because you can see in front of your eyes that the Bitcoin transaction, there are 7 Bitcoin transactions every second. This is actually the processing of these transactions. On Ethereum 15, on ADA Cardano 250, Tron 2000, EOS 4000, Hem NEM 4000, Qtum 10,000 transaction, and Syscoin platform 60,000 transactions every second. And we know that a lot of projects is actually coming to the cryptocurrency industry and telling us that we have more transactions per second, more than Ethereum, and we are the Ethereum killers. We will be much better than Ethereum because we have more transactions. But guys, the transaction, this is not the most important thing. The most important thing, this is actually the development on the platform, on the project, on the blockchain. And this is what is happening, and this is why Ethereum is actually number one. Ethereum, again, this is the internet index. From my point of view, a lot of projects, a lot of companies will build more and more on Ethereum because, first of all, he is number one. He was always in top 10 and he will be in top 10. Don't forget about Vitalik Buterin, that is actually a very valuable asset. And don't forget about Ethereum Foundation. And actually about the transactions per seconds, in the future, Ethereum will make more and more transactions. Everything is actually in development. Actually, everything is just in the beginning, as I told you before. And let's speak about all these Ethereum killers that coming to the market, about NEM, about Ada Cardano, about Solana, and etc. Again, you can go to the coin market cap, you can go to historical snapshots, and you can see always the top 10 is always changing. Let's look in front of the screen and let's see all the top 50. You can see that all these cryptocurrencies are just disappeared. Maybe you even didn't heard about them, never ever before. And this is very, very important to understand, that Ethereum is actually was here before and will be here after all of these cryptocurrencies. So I am not really believe in all these Ethereum killers. This is the same thing, like there is an internet, there is an internet index, and all the projects and all the games, all the big projects will build on Ethereum. Just think about it, that you are building a project and you are searching a platform. You want to build maybe on Ada Cardano, maybe on Solana, and maybe on Ethereum. Of course, you will go to Ethereum even if the transaction commissions is a little bit higher, but don't forget that the transactions, the commissions is not the most important thing, because we can compare between Bitcoin and Bitcoin Gold. Then there is a Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash. That there is a Bitcoin, the main Bitcoin, the most important thing, the gold, our gold 2.0, and there is a Bitcoin Cash that no one is using. So yeah, you may be right that the transactions, the commissions on Bitcoin, they are high, about $2-3 for one transaction. But don't forget, without Lightning Network. But don't forget that on Bitcoin Cash you have this transaction for 1 or 2 cents. But don't forget that no one is actually using Bitcoin Cash. The same thing is on Ethereum and on Ethereum killers. Might be that someone have more transactions per second, but the most important thing that there is just one Ethereum, there is just one cryptocurrency that will be the leader of all the industry. There is a Bitcoin and there is Ethereum. Maybe will be more and more projects that will come with the time, but the first project is always the first project. And don't forget that all the development of Ethereum is just in the beginning of his way, and this is very, very important. A lot of people are actually asking about the price of Ethereum. Maybe it's too late actually to enter to the price of the Ethereum. Maybe the price is already too much high. Guys, if you are searching a project for the next 5-10 years, and again, not a financial advice, I'm just telling you from my experience since 2016, Ethereum and Bitcoin, not a financial advice, just from my point of view, this is the projects to enter. And of course, in few moments I will speak about the manipulations that from my point of view will make the price of the Ethereum in the near future maybe even 10 and even 15,000 for one Ethereum. And I will speak about the reasons and about what is happening with the ecosystem. So just look at this graph. The price of Ethereum went below $1 in 2015 to $1,400 in 2018, and then the price of the Ethereum fell to $80 in March 2020 and went up to $4,800 in November of 21. And in the near future, I am sure for 100% that if you are just not looking every day or even on a daily charts, you are looking on a yearly charts, I'm sure that this parabolical move to the upside, of course, will continue with the prices of Ethereum, because don't forget that more and more projects are actually coming to the crypto in the industry. And this is why I think that the price of the Ethereum will go for the upside, because just look at your screen in the right side. Ethereum network burned 5,336 Ethereum worth $10 million in the last 24 hours. And this is very, very important, because even if now the Ethereum burned about $10 million in the last 24 hours and burned until now 6.5 billion of US dollars. Just think about it, and let me explain it another time. When you are sending your Ethereum to address, the part of the commission is actually burned forever, is sending for address that no one will ever have any connection, will have any access to. This is very, very important, because this Ethereum is actually born forever. And just imagine that in the future, more and more projects will be built on Ethereum, more and more projects will come to the Ethereum ecosystem, and more things will build on this ecosystem. And don't forget that each and every transaction is actually burned a small part of the transaction. So just imagine that in 10 years will be more transaction, more project, more companies, more transactions per second, and it will make even the burn even much higher. Don't forget that the price for Ethereum is really low. Again, not a financial advice, this is just my point of view. Just 1,800, and with this price of 1,800, 5,336 Ethereum worth 10 million. But what if the price of Ethereum will be 5 or 10,000 tomorrow, and then this 5,336 Ethereum will be already a price of about 50 million US dollars if the burn in 24 hours. And again, this Ethereum will never come back to the supply, and this is very, very important to know and very important to understand, in order to understand why I think that the price of Ethereum will go to the upside, and why we're still in a very early stages. Because I'm sure that if you will look at the prices of Ethereum in 2035, you will look at this graph, these rallies will look exactly as this small rally of 2017 is actually looking on your screen. So guys, where you can buy Ethereum? You can buy Ethereum on Binance, you can buy Ethereum on Bybit. If you are signed up with our link, then on Binance you will have a 10% discount on your commissions. And if you are signed up with our link that you will find below on Bybit, you can actually earn up to 5,000 US dollars as a bonuses. All you have to do is just to make a deposit and of course trade. This will be your bonus. Thank you very much for watching my video. My name was CryptoFork. If you liked what you saw and you really have any questions, you can ask me in the comments below. Don't forget to click on the like and on the subscribe button. Thank you very much, and see you in the next cryptocurrency videos. Bye bye.